Approaching the 405.
All right, their shit is scuffed right now. This is not good for me. This is not good. Yeah, so this is not good. Are there any other options out there? Hopefully their shit can hold on. They're in Lenox, California. Whatever that is. I need to find out more about this.
Through the 405, okay. Once again, thank you for joining us on the web. This is Gil Levis up in Sky 5 along with my pilot, Jim Pollard. We are over a high-speed pursuit. It slowed down here a little bit, 80 miles an hour. It was going a little faster than
Shout out to Gil Levis and News Chopper.
Sheriff's Department in pursuit of this vehicle.
What's up, Ed and Crest and Sandman and Idris? We're back on YouTube finally. After last night's debacle.
Now we're hearing that the suspects are possibly armed. It was an armed carjacking.
Armed carjacking.
Night sunlight on the vehicle. We have crossed over
Not
the
good.
405 freeway.
Man, that's not
westbound on the 105 freeway. He's got only a couple options here. He's going to stay on the freeway.
What's up, Sandman? What's going on?
Highway, and then he'll run
In G20, what's up?
Or he could exit here and go into the LAX area. He's going all the way across.
No, don't go to LAX. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ain't no way we're going to miss the end of another chase tonight.
Area here, and we'll see.
This is not good for us.
This is actually Nash Street, so he didn't make it quite to Sepulveda. Tight for a look at, it looks like driver and passenger.
Kenny, what's up? Last night's chase was pretty good. Phil, what's up?
Tight shot of the
Sasha and Ghost, what's up?
front seat. We're going to lose him underneath the bridge.
I mean, last night's chase wasn't that good, but it was like really high speed and it was kind of long, so that's good.
Imperial.
They're going to give up. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if we're going to see it.
Back towards the 405 freeway.
Nissan Maxima? Dude, we're not even going to be able to see this shit. Did you go live? Yeah, El Homer, I went live, but I couldn't go live on YouTube, so I only streamed on Twitch last night. Which, shout out to everybody who was over here for that.
Carjacking suspects out of Century Sheriff's.
Let's do the prediction. Sorry, I don't know what happened yesterday. I didn't want to wait.
It's going to continue eastbound on Imperial there.
I couldn't get the YouTube thing to work for like 2 minutes, and I was like, man, this chase is probably going to end. And then it ended up being like a long one. And I was only on Twitch. Anyway.
He's going to swing a right turn from that.
The prediction's up, so use your channel points.
This is actually onto one of the transition roads. This is going to be 105 freeway eastbound, but we'll have an opportunity.
Okay, he's getting back on the freeway.
Jump on the 405 here. Let's see.
We're in business again.
Eastbound 105. It sounds like he's going to be committed to. Yep, committed to the 105 eastbound. So back the way he came. At least two occupants in the vehicle.
Hey Gino, what's up? Welcome. And Mr. TM, what's up? Autumn, how you doing? In Florida waiting for the hurricane. I heard that the hurricane might give me some trouble over here too. I'm pretty far inland though. Arab Prince, what's up?
Eastbound 105 approaching Hawthorne. Speeds are about 75 miles an hour.
So I supposedly have COVID. Apparently I have COVID. According to the test I took today. It's going almost 90 miles an hour. Yeah, okay. How bad is the hurricane? I don't know, man. It must be pretty bad if they say that it's going to give me a bunch of rain here in Nashville. Oh, there's a passenger. There's a passenger.
Looks like the passenger's on the phone.
Is he? Yeah, he's on the phone. Okay, on the phone.
Holding something there.
Right, it's got to be a phone.
Maybe it's a cell phone. Maybe not.
And... Okay.
Well, Well, we got
How you feeling? I'm okay. Like I got COVID, I guess. But like I haven't had like a lack of energy. Well, look at all those cop cars. Holy fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
again, it's a carjacking.
There's
armed
10
carjacking
cops
suspect.
and a helicopter? Yeah, that's fucked up. 10 cops, Snarkaroni, what's up? Roy Story, what's up? Eat 2 raw garlics?
Traffic
Okay.
is getting a little heavy here.
That sounds kind of
Vehicle. Because
fucked
the
up
110
too.
Freeway approaching in a
Waste
couple
of
miles,
resources,
head out
seriously.
that way, north or south.
Haven't seen Sentless around. Yeah, he's fine. Come to the SMHQ. Sentless is hanging out there. It's a Nissan, yeah.
Back into the carpool lane.
What channel is it? It's KTLA. Channel 5.
Flashing his headlights at the car ahead of him. He's going to possibly try to pass.
Subatomics, did you get sick?
Sheriff's Department
Jeff
deciding whether or not
says,
to turn this over
do you
to
want more viewers
CHP,
and to rank higher on Twitch list?
And it sounds like they are going to ask
No.
CHP to take it over.
Danger Tater, what's up? You got depression? I feel that.
Sheriff's units have gone into surveillance.
Horrible thing is losing sense of smell. You know, I haven't noticed any of that. Maybe I should have to try to check that out. I haven't noticed that. I've had very mild symptoms. I have a sore throat. And really, right now, that's about it. I have plenty of energy. Like, I feel good in general.
Getting units into position.
Where is this footage from? It's from KTLA News, Channel 5 in Los Angeles. You gonna make your quota this week? All right.
The carjacking, we're understanding that the suspects here carjacked this vehicle, might have been at gunpoint.
They're carjacking vehicles out here.
Sheriff saying that the suspects
Selling bots is rough work. I believe it, man.
suspects.
I respect the grind, though, Jeff.
Westbound 105, right at the 110. He's going to be committed to that 105 eastbound.
Kenny says he can hear the choppers coming his way. Thanks for not banning you. Yeah, it's hard to get banned around here. Day 2 balance was off. Yo, anyway, I went and bought tests today so that I could check because I didn't think I had it. He's going super fast.
Approaching San Pedro.
San Pedro, yo, that's on the bingo card. Hell yeah.
All across lanes, well, at least to the middle of the freeway. Could be exiting here. Let's see if he tries to jump off. So far not, but
I'd never had COVID until now. I'm still kind of like not believing it. Still like, maybe I have it. I mean, I guess.
Into position. There you go. Lighten him up. Okay, so now the CHP has the pursuit.
Okay, here's a cop. I want Eliana to get over this one. That would be happy. That would make me happy. Can we please get Eliana on this chase? As far as I can tell, this is it for us right now. But they're doing a good job. Shout out to Gil. I like Gil too. Oh, it's on CBS as well. Okay.
Maybe taking a picture of that unit. Rolled the window down. Stuck his head out the window.
He's going to be posting that shit on Instagram right now. Or he's sending it to his friend. Some shit like that.
Talking into it. Could
be a cold from the weather change. I think it's because I went to this damn convention and I was around all these people. I think that's what it is.
Eastbound 105 approaching Wilmington.
A lot of people got sick, man. Yesterday was kryptonite. Galaxy Gas Stream win. Yo, somebody donate me some Galaxy
We have the
Gas.
710 freeway.
We'll
a couple
fucking do
miles
it up.
ahead. You'll have those options to go north or south on the 710. We've seen speeds over 100 miles an hour in this chase. We picked it up. We picked up the chase at the 105 and the 110 when it was heading westbound. The driver went all the way to Nash Street.
Why not,
crossed the
Ghost?
405, got off the freeway, got on Imperial Highway, went eastbound, got back on the 105.
Hey, did we hit
eastbound,
15?
and
No,
here we
okay,
are,
okay.
coming up to the 710 freeway here in just a minute or two.
Get back to the screening with temperature monitor. Yo, this cop is coming really fast. This is intense. Like, really, they're going over 100, both of them. The cop's probably going more than 100.
Well, if you're just joining us on the web, this is Gil Levis up in Sky 5 over a high-speed chase. It is a armed carjacking vehicle.
They are taking this
carjackers
really
in the
seriously.
vehicle. There's two. There's a driver and a passenger. California Highway Patrol has taken over the pursuit from the LA County
Can you
Sheriff.
guys hear the news guy pretty well?
It's been It's been westbound on the 105 now, eastbound on the 105. The unit there, the California Highway Patrol unit there, is reporting that he may have a flat tire. They may be switching lead vehicles here, but he's setting up for
That cop has a flat tire?
transition onto the 7.
Man, last night when that guy got a
freeway.
flat tire, it was like
Goes
that
here.
chase just went.
We'll have the option
went
of going
bad
south or
quick.
north. Looks like set up for south, and here's the airship coming in. That's the LA County airship.
Where is Sean
County
tonight?
Sheriff's
I miss
District.
Sean. Where the hell is he at?
Southbound 710 now from the.
Did you hear about the
105.
bus chase?
We
I
have
did.
3 units of California Highway Patrol in pursuit.
He rarely misses it, right? He
One of
should
the
be
units
here.
dropped out
Lidra,
due to
what's
a flat
up?
tire. I'm not sure if it was the lead vehicle or not, but
How long? What was missed? You haven't missed
Still
much. We're
continuing
about
here now.
13 minutes in now. At one point, he got off the freeway and like drove around by the airport and then got back on the freeway. Otherwise, it's been high-speed pursuit on the freeway, kind of like
again,
last
the
night.
passenger hanging out the window,
Whoa.
egging on the officers. They're waving them on.
Okay. Hanging out the car going 90 miles an
Light to
hour.
moderate traffic on the 710 southbound.
Sounds kind of terrifying.
The next freeway is going to be the 91.
They got their hazard blinkers
We've
on?
seen the passenger come out of that window a couple times, waving at the officers, making gestures, possibly even taking a picture.
Hell yeah, man. Get the content while you can. Go
Slow it
live
down a
on
little bit. Let's
Instagram,
see.
dude.
Well, trying to
Maximize this opportunity. You're going to jail. You might as well have
play with
clout
those
when you
officers
get
that are
out.
Acting like he's going to get off. There he goes, hitting the gas.
Where is this? This
He's
is in
now. He's got
Compton,
his headlights out
California.
now. A dangerous situation for drivers that he comes upon. When that night sunlight goes off, that's how dark that vehicle is. That's how dark it is down on the
Sheesh.
freeway.
Turn the
You're
night sun
driving
back on.
ahead of this vehicle, and he's coming.
There's
at
no lights on the
100 miles an
freeway.
hour. You don't see him coming.
Yo, controller Jen, ALS, what's up? Passenger might want
Quickly
out,
approaching
maybe.
the 91 freeway.
Last
Number
night the
one
guy
lane
dropped
blacked
somebody
out.
off. He dropped a woman off.
Here's a look at the traffic ahead.
What news channel? WTB. This is KTLA. Channel 5. I think it's also on like.
Again, this is armed carjacking suspects. This LA County Sheriff
It's on
went
other
into
channels.
pursuit a short time
I
ago.
want to watch it.
Other
I want to
vehicles
see if
tried to pull
Eliana
over,
gonna be there. It don't look like
took
it.
off on them. We learned about it on the westbound 105 freeway,
Doesn't look good for us.
about Wilmington. We picked it up at the 110 and the 105. It went all the way to the LAX area, got off at Nash Street, off the 105, went eastbound on Imperial Highway, and then back onto the eastbound 105 freeway. And now we're here southbound.
We're almost at 15 minutes. Looks like it's going to
in
last
Long
for
Beach
15.
Now, past the 91.
So if you
405
said
will be
yes,
next.
good job. Good work. Oh, Foggy, what's up? We're going to give you another chance here. So it'll be, will this chase last for 30 minutes? And you can use your channel
Copy that,
points.
thank you.
There
We're
you
hearing
go.
now from
Garbanzo,
our
yo,
son,
good to
Elizabeth
see you.
and Sam working that tonight.
What's up? And Beal, what's
The
up?
armed carjacking happened in Linwood at a gas station. So very,
Carjacking at a gas
very
station.
recently, and the sheriff's department found the vehicle, tried to pull it over. The passenger there gesturing once again out the window, but confirmed by the county, by LA County sheriffs that this is a armed carjacking suspects. Vehicle stolen from a gas station in Linwood. Speeds have slowed down again a little bit here. We're
Say nay. Nay is usually the correct answer. No is usually the correct answer. They're giving the finger. Yo, Grand Poobah, is that true? What's up? Why would you rob this car? I don't know, man.
Actually, no,
they needed a car. I don't know. I wonder what the circumstances are, Ghost. That's a good question. Steve, what's up? They better have stolen a car that's full tank of gas, right? They were stolen from a gas station.
No worries. You want us to maybe start thinking about another hill? Or are we good for now?
No, another hill? Maybe they thought no one would care. Dude, they put a gun on somebody, apparently. Trying to give the ultimate to the Heine. Yeah, this... Hold on, we're going to have to switch. We're going to have to switch to the other station. Because KTLA cannot keep their shit together today.
Swing it now if you want.
We still do not know, and it looks like, you know, Desmond, as we head closer into Long Beach, we get closer to the port, it looks like traffic's getting a little heavier here, maybe?
We're definitely going to start to see more of the truckers headed down towards the ports, no doubt about that. We're going to lose a lane or two as well, so that may complicate
the
things.
Hyenas don't like Maxima? Is that true, Kenny?
On the right-hand shoulder to get away and then speeding away and definitely put some distance between them and CHP for at least a little bit, and then look like even the helicopter.
Yeah, he's doing this out the window.
The spotlight.
He is.
The suspect. So hand out the window might be given half a peace sign there.
I was going to say, is that the middle finger?
I think that was. I think so.
It sure looked like it,
that's what
Desmond.
we had there. So, yeah, a little added defiance there.
The only maximum they like is in KOF.
From the passenger side.
Middle finger in the air.
So
Tech IRL. Yo, good to see you.
Not going to make CHP too happy, but we'll see. Continuing southbound on the 710. Right, it's either going to take us into downtown.
You had Sentra, Ultima, and a Maxima?
Cross the ports over to the LA side and over the Gerald Desmond and the Vincent Thomas bridges if they decide to.
Oh, Pop
stick
Dog,
with
what's
this one.
up?
They were over to the right-hand side like they were going to exit Alondra and then did that kind of typical maneuver.
Maximas are like regular people
cars.
cars.
That never really works for these suspects. I mean, CHP is right there.
Oh, Kenny, you're so funny. Ultimas are 100% low.
405, let's see if it's going to try another
That's
last-second
good.
maneuver or actually stick with the southbound 710, and they are sticking with it. A couple more trucks there, as you mentioned. So we're now committed. We are now officially in the city of Long Beach, and is going to run out of asphalt eventually if they stay here on the 710.
And just like you said, Desmond, we could tell there just the narrowing of lanes. We've lost a lane or two there. 4 or 5 lanes here on the 710.
Roy says he drives an Ultima.
Yeah, and CHP, not that we're at speeds that are anywhere acceptable for this, but they did kind of talk about pit maneuvers if we ever got down to those speeds. The sergeant, the CHP sergeant, denied the use of a pit because of the fact that they are armed. And that's what we talk about sometimes. They don't want to, when you do a pit maneuver, the idea is to spin them around, but when you spin them around, they end up facing the officers.
And if they're armed.
And if they're armed, that's an officer safety issue. So the sergeant has denied the use of a pit maneuver, and again, not that we would be able to do them at these speeds anyway, but if they get into that situation, the sergeant doesn't want them to do it.
And also we have a passenger who's basically taunting officers, right? Giving them the middle finger.
Roy says he pumps $2 gas at a time.
That even
Yeah, we're on
increases-
we're on.
replay
Didn't I
again
do
from
the 30-minute
earlier.
one?
On the right side
We're
of
on.
your
We did the
screen, this is when we
30-minute
first saw a
one.
hand
71%
kind
of
sticking out.
people
We
said
saw a
yes,
head
it's going to last
sticking
for
out from the
30
passenger
minutes.
side of
And
the
now they're
car. I'm
showing
not sure exactly
replays.
if they were trying to signal to officers.
There's
what
nothing.
was
There's
going
nothing to
on, and
replay,
he
man.
did
You
it
guys
one more
gotta
time.
just
Mike?
chill the
Yeah,
fuck
just
out.
listening to some more radio traffic. Apparently, this car has been moving for at least 2 hours.
Wait, what?
So the sheriff's airship just let the CHP units know
What?
there's a real possibility that these guys may run out of gas soon.
Okay.
And they want officers to be ready in case they get out and run on foot. And Juan, there's that glare you were talking about. And I
See it again?
Yeah, and you're right. I can't tell if they're on some sort of a device, a tablet, or
There
a
it is.
phone
Look,
or-
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that look like a reflection to you, or what kind of looks like a reflection almost?
I can't tell what's happening there, man.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, isn't it? I think it is.
All right, we gotta.
But, interesting that this car's been going for so long. I think this is
It's
a
the
Nissan
view on the other one.
Maxima or an Altima?
They're like off.
Kind of a
They're
middle
off.
of the road car.
This is-
as
they're
far
somehow
as
not
fuel
synced.
economy goes, and they haven't been driving super fast. But you know, if they didn't have
Which one's ahead of the
more
other?
than
I
half a tank
can't
of
tell
gas,
right
they've been going
now.
for a couple of hours, then they certainly could be running it down, you know, close to empty.
I think
at
they're
this
ahead
point,
on the
which
other
would certainly
station.
be good for CHP. So, like you said, they definitely want to be
The
right behind
fuck?
the suspect.
I'm switching. The guy's hanging out the window, and this is just not on that one yet. I don't know why. And then it fucks up.
Way out the
I mean,
window.
dangerous.
Yeah.
to say
Okay,
the
we're
least.
switching
Flying out
back.
the window.
Yeah.
And you know what? Pat Harvey here.
I wanted to
with,
switch to the
Chauncey
one that was
Glover,
ahead.
Desmond Shaw, Mike Rogers, of course, we're about to
But there was a
start
reason I
Breakdown News
switched
at
away in
10.
the first place.
And we've
Okay.
been watching this pursuit as well, along with Juan Fernandez, who was here for the 9 o'clock. This is an armed carjacking
We should be watching
suspect.
the other one.
And it's just interesting to see
Damn it,
this
I'm sorry. I can't make up
passenger
my mind. But
lean out the window, possibly
I think
take
we're watching the
pictures.
wrong
I think,
one. Their
Desmond,
angle
you
just
so
isn't good for
succinctly
this.
said before that they were showing half of a peace sign
Oh, here we go.
to law enforcement or
out the
possibly to
window
other
again.
helicopters above. So you've been on this for quite some time now. CHP had been following on. I picked it up at 105 and then the 710 southbound.
I
and
guess
now they are on
this is a
Shoreline
real
Drive
joyride. He
in
looks like
downtown
he's
Long Beach, right?
joyful.
Yeah, we might be headed back towards the 710 here, but just totally ridiculous behavior here. I mean, more than half of
Totally
their body out the window,
ridiculous.
you saw it looked like they had their phone recording some of this. Recording the
Charles
police,
says they're
probably
live
recording themselves.
streaming.
Back
You
out
think
the window
so?
Again. Just super, super dangerous. I mean, what is the point of any of this?
Okay, here we go.
This isn't the first time we've seen this. I'm sure it won't be the last, but that doesn't make it any more absurd.
He might be
and
streaming.
dangerous if this, you know,
He might
yeah, I
be.
mean, if this guy hits the brakes or swerves or something, his friend's going to go out the window, and that is going to be a very
Yeah,
unfortunate
fuck. I don't
ending
want
for
to see
them.
that.
So,
Don't do that.
Absolutely insane. And it looks like we are getting back on the 710 freeway here. So 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, they
with
do have a
everybody out the
moonroof. That's a
window.
good point,
I mean,
right? There is one.
Right,
There
what-
is a
what can you
roof
say?
They
on.
just
There is a
jumped back
fucking
in, but,
window
you
on
know,
the
what could
ceiling
that
of that thing.
possibly,
Right?
doesn't that add to the charge of what they've
Someone
already
check
been,
kick, yeah.
carjacking, of course, what, felony evading?
Yeah.
And this is certainly reckless.
Social media made people fucking
driving,
dumb.
a
I
number
know,
of
dude.
things,
Look at
so
me.
they just
I'm out here watching a
Okay,
police chase
John,
while
there should
while
be
you
a
guys
charge
watch
for
me.
that. So what I'm getting at,
I
guys,
turned
is
to a
it's
fucking
adding
idiot,
up the
too.
time that you will be spending possibly behind
What's up,
bars for
Shinji?
something like this, even though you think this might be your last hurrah before you go to jail.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of times we see these passengers that try to, you know, do this wasn't me, I was just in the car, you know, kind of thing.
Felony stupidity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of giving himself away a little bit here. I mean, you know,
5 to
I talked
10
the
years
sheriff's lieutenant who
stupidity.
told me that both the people in the car are suspects. So I don't think this person in the passenger seat is going to get away with, I was just along for the ride. The sheriffs are
Yeah, I don't
calling
think
the
that's gonna
suspect
work.
as well. So obviously the driver is the one they're always most interested in because he's the driver, but the passenger is also being described as a suspect.
And Mike, police are saying that these suspects carjacked someone at a gas station.
Yeah, that happened in Linwood.
Nobody knows
probably
their
a little bit more than an
Anderman.
hour
I don't
ago
think we
now
know,
from
but I'll keep trying to look and see if maybe there's some way we could find if this guy's streaming
who the
and
suspects were
where.
and where the car was. I'm not sure if they were.
NBC's live now. We're going to
really
be able to
quickly
switch to
or if they
Eliana.
were
I'll
able
take a
to
look
use
at
the
how it
helicopter
is.
to locate the car, but
Eliana
at
doesn't
that
show
point, they were able
replays.
to catch
She
that
don't play
car,
like that.
Tried to pull it over. And
Oh,
it
that's
just
right. I
didn't
need a
work.
different
The watchman
browser.
tells me that the
Hold on,
victims were not
guys.
injured
Ah, fuck.
in this, which is good news. There was a weapon involved, but the watchman couldn't tell me exactly
Hold
what that
on.
weapon was. But we've already heard CHP say that they're not going to do a pit maneuver here. Obviously, the speeds are too high right now, but if the speeds come down, they still won't do a pit maneuver because of the fact that they are supposed to be armed.
All right, Mike, and we want to remind our viewers you're watching KCAL News at 10, and we are in the middle of watching a pursuit. At one point, really driving at higher speeds than we're looking at now, but traversing across a couple of freeways at least, and you've seen some pretty wild behavior. This guy is back out the car.
Oh.
Is this live right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this
he's
live?
hanging out the window. The passenger.
Is
side of
this
the car.
thing
Go ahead,
on?
Desmond. I mean, I thought once he was on the freeway that he sort of gave up that notion, but guess
Yeah,
not.
he's got to be live on Facebook or Instagram, right?
Yeah, I mean, if this is just for social media,
He's gotta be.
Clout. I mean,
He's do anything for
don't
clout.
understand it, but yeah, I mean, he's sitting right on the windowsill of the vehicle, and I mean, one wrong move on this, and that's it. You're going to fall out the window at 70 miles an hour, and I mean, you're really risking your life doing something so stupid. So
I don't know.
yeah, if
I don't
it's
see
just
anything
clout
on
chasing or
Twitter
what,
where anybody
it's,
seems to
again, a very,
know.
unfortunately, common occurrence these days.
Yeah, live streaming.
A lot of these suspects like to post this kind of stuff on social media. Yeah, live streaming or posting reels or stuff on Twitter or whatever message groups they may belong in. I don't know, but it's just
Doing it for the gram, yo, I respect it. It's got to be a kick streamer.
CHP hates to see it as well, and it's not going to end well for these people. I would be curious to know.
BL makes a
because
good
this
point.
happened at
The
gas
kick
station,
streamers
this
had to
car
go
actually was
somewhere
able
after
to get
TwitchCon. Maybe
gas
this is it.
when all of
I
this
check
happened.
Instagram. I don't see nothing. I
Probably
mean,
not
I don't know
very
how
much
you
anyway.
would.
We know that this car, as we've heard, has been going for a couple of hours. So hopefully there's just not a lot left for this, audacious behavior to continue here.
This Trake
Northbound, though, on the
Chase
710,
triggered an
so
alert
leaving
on the
the city of
scanner
Long
app.
Beach again, kind of headed back up towards the scene of the crime, though. 105, 710 is.
He's got to be
Linwood area,
streaming,
which would
but
be
I just,
right around where we had heard that
I
this
wish we
took
could
place.
watch it.
Back off
This
the freeway
happens
now
sometimes,
at
and I've
Del Amo,
never,
eastbound
ever
Del Amo.
been able to find the
Let's
person's
see what
stream
suspects
during the
next was gonna
chase.
be. They
Never
were on the
once.
freeway very long
This has
time.
happened
Both times
numerous
they saw
times,
the
and I've
freeway.
never found the
It was
stream
basically just a
and been
U-turn
able to
get
watch
back
it.
on the freeway. So let's see if
I've seen
that's
it
what they're gonna
after
do.
the
And
fact.
Again, it really just kind of seems like they're just trying to buy time. Not much of a serious attempt to get away.
If he's
Almost
live, he
seems
doesn't
like
have
a
many
sense of
viewers.
pride, like they're being chased,
No
and
one in
then
the comments ever
behavior
link it.
of the
No,
passenger, just really kind of seems to.
I've never
So,
seen it before.
over the LA River and eastbound on Del Amo Boulevard.
And
I
with
always
that
see it after the
behavior with
fact.
That one suspect there on the passenger side hanging out of the window, you can't help but to think about last night's chase, which ended in a crash. And you
Tosk,
just
what's
can't help
up?
but to think, what if something like that plays out here? This guy is putting himself in even more danger, Des.
Yeah, totally. I mean, what if the authorities get out there with spike strips set up, and then this guy's hanging out the window, and then the suspect all of a sudden tries to make that last-second maneuver to dodge the spike strips, and he falls out the window. Or last night, that suspect lost 2 tires without. We didn't see any spike strip on that, and lost a couple of tires. And
If he's live, the platform project, yeah, I mean, he's violating the terms of service no matter what. Maybe not on kick, I don't know.
A pretty young guy doing that. Haven't gotten too good of a look at the driver. We'll see if maybe we have a chance to do that while we're on this side of the suspect's car.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of hard to catch it live unless you know
A
him.
Maxima or an Altima.
Yeah, with no lights on right now.
Not an expert on Nissans, but
Lights
but
off.
yeah, pretty much no lights on for almost the duration.
Okay,
of the
hold
pursuit.
on.
It just,
I think
just
they're
the brake
doing a
lights
pretty
on
good
when they hit
job
the
here,
brakes,
so I
but
haven't
yeah,
switched
the
over to
driver had the lights
Eliana.
off the whole time, just kind of adding to the danger here on Long Beach Boulevard.
They've remained in Long Beach for a minute, would you say?
But maybe,
that,
I don't know. The angle here is
Mike, you've been
better.
watching this for
It's just
certainly
better.
longer. But it seems like they've been in this Long Beach area a little longer than they have. I know did this start in Compton?
And it seems as though NBC is like several minutes behind.
street, maybe.
Like
you know
what?
How we do. We think
I don't
about
understand.
What's the next move?
NBC, I'm
Is there some
looking
kind
at it,
of,
they're still on the
familiarity
freeway.
in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he started in Linwood. is
Or
where
are
the
they
chase started,
ahead?
And we're not far from Linwood. I mean, we're not in Linwood by any means, but we're not that far from
I
it.
can't believe how
Definitely,
fucking
though, for
off
sure,
all
Pat,
these
this is
news
the
stations
longest
are.
He's been on surface streets. He pretty much quickly got onto the freeway, the 105, only on surface streets for a few minutes around LAX while he got off the westbound 105.
Going really
and then got
slow
back
right
eastbound
now.
on the 105. But this is definitely the longest he's been on surface streets. Linwood's not far from Long Beach. Who knows if that's
Yeah,
where
going to
they're
get back
And
on
the
the freeway.
slowest. Look at the speed.
Yeah, now we're getting back on the freeway though, right, Des?
Yep. Yeah, back on the freeway. I think we're headed back north on the 710. It looks like so. Just a little diversion there, and we are creeping closer.
Are the cops going to
towards
close down, or they're
Linwood now
trying at
this
least?
point.
They are.
Artesia Boulevard will be next.
They're trying to
as
clear out
the
everybody
91
behind
freeway.
them.
Looked like there was a little Caltrans zone that might be setting up here. Sticking to the right lanes, we'll make our transition to the 91. If he gets over one more, he'll stay on the 710. So we're
Oh.
going to be at that juncture.
Actually,
pretty
NBC's
soon.
ahead.
Again, just not.
And
super
I'm
high
not
speeds. There were a
gonna
couple
switch
of,
to that,
A couple of
no.
times where we saw triple digits. I mean, 100 miles an hour, but very, very briefly.
All right, we
Then
hit
down
30
maybe
minutes.
70,
We hit 30
65
minutes.
miles an
This
hour.
stream is way
Just very
behind.
bizarre behavior.
Yeah, this
Out the
one's
window
way
again,
behind.
Taking another video, just really
Way behind.
seeming to kind of revel in this attention, frankly. Here, this is, I mean, the fifth or sixth time now that we've seen this suspect doing this, and definitely, agitating CHP even more than they already are.
Well, we're going to keep watching it,
And
okay?
here in this social
We're gonna
media
keep watching
age
it
we're
here,
in these
okay?
days,
I'm
folks
sorry.
will do,
We
pretty
have
much
to.
anything
We
for
have to
views
now.
and likes. Mike, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do we know any more information on the circumstances surrounding the carjacking? Did the victim call 911, or was it a case like
Why are you guys
last night
spoiling
where
it? I
police
said
showed
we're
up with a
watching this one.
brand
Why
new
are you
tag
fucking
and it
telling
came
us what's
back with a
happening?
stolen
What
car.
the hell? Don't
No,
say
this,
that.
This was it's called a hot carjacking.
We have a tire
It
problem here.
just happened. So it wasn't a plate situation. It was a 911 call that responded,
the
pulling
left
over to
a
the
little
side. We ran out of gas finally.
Yeah, you know what? I think they're having a tire problem.
Oh, there
Okay.
it is.
I thought I saw some smoke coming from the tire. Yeah.
Yeah, that tire's
check
fucked
it
up.
out. And again, so we never heard about spike strips or anything, but kind of
It was
mysterious,
like
just
last night, man.
This sudden flat tire out of nowhere, and you see that the
you
front
can
driver's
tell.
side tire is definitely compromised.
Milky,
at this
what's
point.
up?
So we did see some authorities that were set up on the south side of Long Beach Boulevard when they were pulled over, but I think that was the
45
sheriff's
minutes. It's not
vehicle.
lasting
I saw it really
45
briefly.
minutes.
It kind of crossed my mind. I was wondering if maybe they deployed a spike strip or something, but I didn't
Look,
hear anything
that
about
tire
that.
is fucked. It
But
is.
regardless, you can see this tire is just about done, and we'll see.
Yeah,
It's
that guy
exactly what
last
I'm talking
night, he
about.
lost tires,
With
didn't
this
care,
guy
kept
out
driving.
Oh, no.
a door open,
This
running,
guy-
out
No.
running. Yeah,
Okay.
not such
Oh,
a
they
big
both
man
got out the
now.
passenger door.
So
Car's
leaving
rolling.
the car and drive, and they are out and running down along the embankment here of the 710 near Alondra
Oh, the car's
Boulevard.
just gonna
They've got to
drive
try to get this
off.
car shut off before
stop.
it rolls onto the freeway.
Trying to get in the
And
car.
So now you're going to have CHP stopping all lanes and officers getting down here kind of into the thick of it to try to find these suspects that unfortunately bailed under some tree cover and just widen out and get a lay of the land here. It looks like an industrial area.
Yeah,
Maybe a
there's
big
two of them,
container
but man,
park or something
I
like that.
honestly don't
And,
know
boy, they are out
how they're
running,
gonna find them.
and they do not have eyes on these suspects.
Yeah, they,
guys.
like that was. I
you
think
say
they
they
picked
do
a really
not?
good spot, probably not on
They're-
purpose
oh,
in
really?
any way.
No, well, they
You
didn't,
do.
but here we go.
Well, there they are.
There's one. That's
Oh,
the,
look,
that's
yes,
the
they
one
do.
that
Yes,
was,
he's right on top of him.
yeah.
Where are
Still
the
got his-
canines? Are you going to run across the freeway?
What the
I-
fuck?
Well, you know what, guys?
That
We've
would be
watched him
ridiculous.
hanging out
All
the
right.
window. Oh,
Okay.
no,
There
he's
he
finally.
goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All
He's
right.
done.
He's not
Wisely
live
surrendered
Where's the other
streaming
one?
that.
He risked his life anymore. Yeah.
Seriously.
So that was the really annoying one who was hanging half their body.
They're
out the
throwing.
window
Yeah.
and
I thought that it.
reporting
I mean, I
video.
guess
So
they
the
didn't have anywhere to
guy-
go.
That was the passenger. We see them. The other one had a.
They
black
must not
shirt
be able
on,
to like
which
get
might
over
kinda
where
complicate
whatever's
things in
happening
this
here
dark
because
area.
it seemed like they
Getting
were
some
going to be
pretty
able to
good
disappear.
illumination. I think we have two
But I
launch
couldn't. I mean, it's so dark over there. I don't know what's
actually
going on.
overhead And so that's good for double the illumination. But as I widen out, they're kind of looking like they do not have that other suspect. So they might have split up. And again, as I'm showing,
I
you
mean, there
this
might be some
container
sort of
park, unfortunately,
divider
would be
here,
a
like
really
in
good
between the
place
freeway and these
for a suspect to hide.
these,
if there,
like,
if there was a fence there that they were able to hop. But,
container cargo
right now, They are
containers.
still looking for the driver in this whole.
And
Who
then
is that?
kerfuffle.
Do you see somebody, Des? Or maybe that's law enforcement, maybe. I thought I saw somebody with a black shirt.
And Des, it looks like the driver actually jumped out of the passenger side.
True.
Right?
Sentless, what's up?
Yeah, they did. They both got bailed out of the passenger side of the vehicle, kind of weird, and then left the car and drive. So you had to have one officer go in and secure that vehicle, lest it go and roll into lanes of the freeway. So they have secured that vehicle here, but we still do not have the driver in custody. They just happened to bail in an area that had an unusual amount of tree cover here on the side of the 710. Now you can see we've already got officers here.
Did they check the trunk? I don't think so. I don't know.
And there's enough space
They
there
haven't
for
got into the car.
officers
The
to
car
drive
was
down.
fucking
So they're gonna
locked.
Try to seal off this area to limit where the
I don't think they
access to where
broke
these
into
suspects can get, but this was
Now they're
frankly
doing-
just
all
a
right.
pretty fortuitous area.
Dude,
for
I
them
think
to,
this guy could be
lose
gone at
control
this
of the
point.
vehicle and bail. Most of the 710, you're just going to have empty embankments without much tree cover or anything. And this one section just happened to be an area where there are.
But how
a
did
lot
the
of
other
places to
guy
hide
not get
if
away?
they were able to get over that fence right there.
Now, we see a
I
lot of
guess he
traffic
didn't get over
backed
the
up,
fence.
on the freeway there because of this. And I mentioned, you see any K-9 units on the way, Desmond? Mike, just because of they don't seem to have this person in custody right now.
Yeah,
It
he was
could
too
take a
busy trying
while
to stream it, I guess.
for them to actually find him. They could sniff him out.
He was the dumb
Yeah, I
one.
haven't
Yo,
heard any
Art
radio yet. I
Man.
do
Shout
know
out to
Air
Art Man. Good to see you.
Which is, or 2-4,
I
which
think
is one
this
of the
guy
ships up
might
there
have got
a
away,
FLIR,
man.
FLIR, which they're trying to get a heat source on the guy. And they did at one point, but they've lost the heat source. So
Oh, so guys, the helicopters for the police,
yeah, it sounds like they're.
they
still
usually
talking
have like
about it,
that
and,
actual
those
like
I was gonna say, that's a shot, those containers.
you know,
right there, too,
the
is going to make it hard if he's able to get in between those. That's gonna be difficult
infrared,
for-
right?
Oh, northbound 710 south of Alondra, Des.
Like they got that shit. The news station
they
don't
got
have
it.
that.
Okay.
That's what they
All right,
just said.
they
Northbound
got the
710
driver. Yeah,
south of
that's-
Alondra.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
that's
he in
where we
another
are here.
car?
That is the Alondra exit right where this ended. So
Did he jack another
they
car?
must have, I guess that maybe that suspect wasn't able to make it over that fence right there. We'll see if we see that suspect, the driver with the black shirt, coming out.
Hey, Sven,
out
what's
of
up?
the area. I still see
They lost one? I mean,
these
so
guys
far.
out here right now.
Thermal, yeah.
Combing around. Maybe,
Yeah, they're looking
maybe
for-
Yeah,
looking
he
for a
could
weapon or
jack another
something. We heard
car.
that
This
the
might not be
suspect
over.
was armed, and again, this would have been, frankly, just a good place to toss a weapon as well. So that may be what they're looking for if they have that driver in custody, but we have not seen them brought out here from behind.
Kind of want to hear Eliano.
And it makes you wonder if that first.
But I think I'm gonna
suspect
stay
that
here
jumped
'cause
out,
the timing
guy
is
in
so
the white
far
shirt,
off
he, was
that if
over
I
here
switch
in-
now, it's
on
gonna
the side of
jump
the
us,
road,
like,
but I
2
guess he
minutes
couldn't jump
ahead.
the fence either, but immediately ran back.
Well, maybe I should do
towards
that
the
now.
freeway
Actually, I
and
like
then
this
just gave
angle
up
better.
There. So I wonder.
Okay.
where
Maybe
the
they are gonna
second
get in the
suspect
car?
Is the driver.
Well, I'll tell you what,
No.
Desmond, Mike, we're going to just move on to other news. And
Okay,
I'm
we're
sure,
going
Des, we'll
to-
come back to your shot
wait.
if we get this guy coming out and being placed
We're gonna
in
go
a
to-
patrol car. But according to Mike, your sources say that they do have the other.
Damn it. I have so many different streams. Okay, let's do this one.
Looking at the freeway there, as I was doing the Spanish report, the northbound 710 is completely shut down right now. So if you're traveling northbound,
He got away 'cause
'cause
he's cold-blooded. Yo, Creep Factor, what's up?
Approach Alondra Boulevard.
Good to see you.
I'm just waiting to hear that they have everyone in custody.
Do they? Is this the other guy?
There's
That's
one person
The
there.
other guy. He took his clothes off? This is the other guy.
So it looks like the CHP officer does have what looks like a black shirt in his hand. So I do think they have the right guy, because what we saw was that the driver was wearing a black shirt. And then
Okay.
obviously the passenger was wearing a white shirt.
So they got 'em
We
both.
saw him hanging out the window many a times. So it
He didn't
looks
get
like
very
they
far
may
away
have
either then.
everyone in custody at this point. But of course, we're waiting for the official confirmation. In the meantime, again, northbound 710 freeway at Alondra Boulevard.
1 to
is where
3
this
years
all came to
controllers
an
in
end.
for an
The
armed
traffic is
carjacking
building. It's
plus
gonna
a
be
police
extensive
chase.
here as you come away from the
I don't know
91.
about that.
So if normally you travel this way at this time of night, I would
Several
just,
charges on top of
avoid, the
charges.
710 freeway completely.
You'd have to
Just
put
stay
in
on
like
the 91,
7
then you
different
can
things.
exit on any of the,
Charles said white
east-west-
kids are the
any of
dumbest.
north-south streets, rather,
Maybe.
that run either east or west of the 710 freeway. Cherry's a good option.
The traffic
maybe
is
another
fucked
one.
now, yeah.
Atlantic is also a good one here through the area. And then
It's
you can
bad.
actually rejoin the freeway right at Alondra. The on-ramp there is still open. It's just the off-ramp here that's going to be affected in the actual 710 freeway as well.
All right, guys, I got them. 2 nights in a row, we got pretty long chase. This one was more exciting than the one last night, honestly, because we had the guy hanging out the window. Yeah, their ground game wasn't very good, right, Foggy? Their ground game wasn't very good. I wonder what happened to the tire. We got the flares out there. Highly likely he watches your YouTube of his chase on a smuggled smartphone. You know, that's not completely unrealistic. Big Baller, thank you. That is not unrealistic at all. Shate, what's up? Hello, and also, I guess, goodbye. Seems Eliana's leaving. This is the end of the coverage.
Let me check in.
The chase is done. Yeah, it's over. This is it. Okay. Should we raid somebody? You want to raid anybody? If you guys stick around, maybe I'll raid somebody. If you don't, then fine. I don't need to. I was just thinking maybe. I should have last night, and I just didn't. Let's raid, I don't know. Good chase. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm going to get some YouTube clip out of that shit for sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to raid anybody. Fuck it, dude. Who cares? I don't know who I would raid anyway. Have a good night. Yeah, if I go live again tonight, it's because there's another chase, but that would have to happen in about the next hour because the news stations, they go back. Raid Artsy? Okay. He's streaming? Okay. Why not? Whoop. Is this the right one? Yeah, okay, we got it. Yeah, so anybody on YouTube, I'm just going to end the stream. If you're over on Twitch, you will go over and watch Artsy Comics Kid stream. And if you're going to do that, I would recommend that you copy and then paste this message because you'll make me look good. And that's what it's all about. All right, let's go over and support him. Say hi to him. Good night.